Alright, well this should work out pretty well because I've actually gotten a follower now. I made her a vampire, Janessa, and I outfitted her in Whiterun Guard outfit. Well, at least partially. Just gave her a helmet and a cape, and so from a distance people will think, oh, I'm just walking around with one of the guards. So they won't suspect me as much of some of the illicit activity. I'm sure they're looking at me suspiciously when they're walking around. I have talked to this guard here. I converted him, so he's now on my side, although he's not a follower. So the hope is to go around and convert people like that. So I have people in all the towns around Tamriel. So eventually, basically, just worked for me. They're vampires and they're now mine, but they're not. But they're on my side, so to speak. So, one vampire follower, one non-vampire follower. And just things like this that are probably going to get me in trouble. I really should try and hide that. I have this one corner over here where I'm stacking bodies, and I removed the guard from here. Well, he sort of died on me. What are you going to do, right? Yeah, apparently they must have found the bodies, but they're all gone now. So my suspicion is I better get out of this town. Mainly because I'm really suspicious that they're going to be starting to send hunters after me. So let's get going. Alright, so let's get going here. Her outfit obviously isn't going to work out too well for us because we're going to probably move on to a different city. So I'm going to have to probably change the outfit. The cape is actually going to make her stick out more. We don't want that. And in my travels, I've picked up a few other things here, a few other spells. Let's see here, which ones did I pick up? I picked up Calm, which essentially is the same thing as what I'm using anyway, the Vampire Seduction. And some other stuff. Raise Zombie, just a spell version of it. I think you saw me buy Oak Flesh last time, didn't you? Yes, okay. And Deathly Pall. I think I found Deathly Pall. But it's kind of a useless ability without the Blade Curse and the Necrosis. And we made a little bit more money. This is just running around doing a few minor things. Oops, you didn't see this part. So we're going to try and basically, I have a house. I added a mod that has a house. It's in Windhelm, and that's where we're going to be operating out of. Just because the theme of the house sort of fit with him. So we're going to be going there, and I think it works pretty good for, since we probably killed quite a few people in Whiterun, that we kind of have to lie low a little while. So I think we're going to go to Windhelm, and we're going to start dropping off a lot of stuff that he's carrying around with him. Unfortunately, I still want to get one of those Saber Cat backpacks so I can carry more. And he is carrying some stuff in these new pouches back here, so let's see, his carry weight is a little increased now. Yeah, these two. I think we did those last time, right? Right. I still got some junk here I gotta get rid of. So, yeah. So let's get going to Windhelm.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
Well, no.
Where do you want to go?
How about, I've heard of a place called Windhelm. I used to
We'll be off.
know that place quite well.
Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgramor himself.
Okay, so the ride is now over. I have this really strong urge to drink, of course. There's a little too many witnesses out here, and plus it's very bright out. I'm not feeling well. I think we need to get below. Now, from a role-playing point of view, I really don't know how to justify how he knows about this house, other than to say that it was probably player housing from Elder Scrolls Online era in the second era that he probably purchased with his vast amount of wealth. Because back then he had wealth. Now he doesn't. So we're gonna hopefully head into the city here and not have any problems.
Hold it there, Breton. I've been instructed to tell all visitors that this is Stormcloak territory. If you're one of those forsworn savage, better turn around right now. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Forsworn?
Now move along.
What the hell is that? Well, he didn't seem to want to... You're not going to stop me? He's going to stop me, then he's not going to stop me. Alright, whatever.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, I don't hate your people. I don't care one way or the other.
Come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Well, I wouldn't think you're a spy.
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Watch yourself, Greta.
Safe travels.
Yeah, they've already pointed out the fact that I'm a Breton, and they don't like that too much. Alright, I'm starting to figure that out. Yeah, they don't like anybody. They don't even like other humans. That's a bit odd, but okay. Okay, so this is where it is. The mysterious crypt. Alright, now, forgot how you...
Don't get too far ahead.
Search the skull. Yeah. Mysterious crypt. And here it is. Unfortunately, I don't have my light on right now. I didn't get one of the traveling lanterns. It's extremely dark in here. I forget. I think there's a way. There you go. Nice and picturesque, don't you think, Janessa? Of course, she's a vampire now. Before, she probably wouldn't have thought this to be lovely, but yeah, this is a beautiful place. Skull. Now, it doesn't have a whole lot, and it's pretty small, but it does have like an alchemy and an enchanting area. Although, like I said, I'm probably not going to be doing alchemy with him. And that's an actual bed right there. They just did a really good job with the... It's simple, it's sweet, beautiful, disgustingly horrible. Perfect. So this is something that he remembers that was probably once his lair. And I really wanted this, just a storage area to just throw stuff, so... That's mainly why I'm here. I sort of want to sell a few of these things. Alright, so I've been picking up books, and we're assuming that he's learning a little bit about what's happened between the past and the present for him. And in case he does do something... Whoops, we actually want that garnet to sell. I was thinking maybe, you know, if I picked up any kind of craft thing to save some of these, but you know what? Honestly, I should probably just get rid of all of them. Right, so we're going to throw in the stuff we're going to need for the backpack. I did find a torch. And we're going to throw in these things. These are like a lot of these things here are storage for whatever you want to put in this place. Like if you want to store your potions, you got little containers for that. Alright, well I guess really that's about it. We're gonna go to sleep. Even though I mean technically a vampire wouldn't need to sleep, he would just like sleep until at least sleep till the evening time. Yeah, it'll still be a little bit light out, but we gotta sell things, and hopefully the stores will still be open at this point. So as you can see, his blood bar is dropping a little bit here. And also, this place is nice because you can actually just teleport right to it, or at least you could. Yeah, it's right there, the mysterious crypt. I'm not sure if I'm on any particular side here. I don't think I am. I could sell some of my stuff.
Everyone
maybe.
says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that.
Yeah,
Blades,
I don't know him.
helmets, pretty much any. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
Well, I've heard awful stories about these Thalmor, and how they're rounding up everyone who still worships Talos. The interrogations are quite merciless, from what I've heard. I fear for you and your husband should the Thalmor come here, but perhaps there's a way I can help.
I doubt Ulfric would let Thalmor into Windhelm without a fight. But please, do continue. How would you help us?
Well, let's just say that I know some people who are experts at helping others disappear when they need to. They are discreet and thorough, though not inexpensive. I hope you'll keep that in mind should the worst come to pass.
We accept the risks that come with our faith, but I'll keep your offer in mind. Thank you, Naranya.
Fresh fruit and vegetables for sale.
Did you use my good hammer?
Assorted fruits and vegetables.
No.
All delicious.
This must be something to do with the mod.
Told you to leave my
She's
boots
got a
alone.
split lip too, and she's a vampire. I think
knives,
she's.
and other goods from home.
I don't know. Must
Right,
be
prices.
better vampires gives you a split lip when you're a vampire. I look ridiculous. I don't know what this is from per se,
Oh,
so I'm not
yes.
happy with that aspect
Now
of
that
it.
you mention it, I think.
All right.
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Can't live without. Come and see for yourself.
Well, now, Janessa, we need to find ourselves someone to drink. And for instance, you're kind of isolated and alone.
Hey, what the? Keep your damn magic to yourself.
Last witness killed. Okay, so apparently that wore off at the end. You gotta be careful of that. More things to sell. I could have drank her too. She was isolated. Well, let's just see. Oh, hi. I came across a few more things. It's convenient how that is. Yeah.
Thank you for your custom.
Alright, so now we've drank. I feel better. I think we need some work in this town. We're still kind of broke. Another thing we need to look into is going... Well, I don't know. We need to look into going to the Mages Guild, pick up some more spells. Now, I do have a bandit leader I gotta kill back in Whiterun, but for right now we're not gonna worry about them. I think we need to get out of the city. And out on an adventure. So we'll see. This is an inn of some sort. We'll try and get some sort of work. Oh, there's a lot of people in here.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
I heard any news or rumors.
Take a look at this.
Watch for the mage. What's that? Let's try and get as many as we can.
Take a look at this.
Orange of squatters.
What's the matter?
Any other
Folks
rumors?
been hearing some strange stuff coming from the Aretino place. Chanting. Talk is, little Aventus is trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Don't worry.
Is the Dark Brotherhood still around?
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Interesting.
They say Fallian of Morthal has studied vampires, Draugr, and all matter of undead.
Really? Huh.
Enjoy your stay. Got some fresh
Oh,
baked
one more
bread
thing.
and
You
good
know where I could
cheese.
learn magic?
Magic? Goodness, not here. Nothing dangerous like that. That's all kept to that college up in Winterhold. Better that than dealing with Ulfric's
college?
wizard like some do. Mind
Well,
you don't
Ulfric's
put
got a
out that
wizard. Maybe I
candle on
can
the
talk to
hearth
him.
upstairs.
This Ulfric. Although I thought I heard that he died. I think it's just he's a pretender. I had heard something about that. So in other words, we'll just have to pretend that the continuity is still there and that Ulfric really died in Series 2. So we'll have to suspend disbelief there. Well, she gave us a couple things. Warning to squatters. Rumors of squatters at the mixed water mill worker's house. Alright, so some sort of... I'm assuming that's in town, right? Watch for the mage. Suspicious looking elf wandering the road from Windhelm to Uringmore Overlook. Balmore spy tent to infiltrate the city. If you see this elf, be sure to report your findings to the guard. So I think we better get out of the city for a while. It's possible that that carriage driver that drove us over here could tell those vampire hunters where we went to. So. Alright, so we'll just go... I think maybe we'll try and find this guy that's along the road here. Valiant Morthal is rumored to have studied vampires. Well, we could go to Morthal, but I'm not interested in getting cured. I'm really not. Finding the suspicious elf. And investigating the squatters. And now, right now, let's just try and find this elf. This mysterious elf.
Damn wizard, keep your spells off of me.
Alright, no more killing here, no more killing. We've already killed one person. I am now a vampire. Maybe it's along this road. Oh, and by the way, I think this, whatever this is, was something that was added by another mod I've installed recently. Well, let's see here. What do we got? Ice Sands. It looks like we're gonna see some action. All right. So you got rid of the wolves, or you want me to get rid of them? We leveled up. Yeah, the Honored Dead. This basically adds a lot of junk, kind of like to the environment in different spots. I don't know if you can call it junk, but evidence that there's wars, evidence like a lot of dead bodies, hanging bodies, destruction. So things, you'll see little things like this scattered around the environment. And it's supposed to make the mood kind of, yeah, the burial spots and stuff. So we did need a goat. Did we need like a goat fur or something for, or pelt for, yeah, we needed a goat pelt for something. I think it was that, yeah, go hide. I think it was for that backpack. So I'm still looking for parts for that. Unfortunately, we need, I think we need a horse hide, which I don't know how readily available that is. Now this mysterious elf that's on the road. Yeah, I guess he is. We'll have to look into that. Do we need more? Well, we'll take some more. I need to practice my magic anyway. And I can't get in there. Isn't that lovely? Never mind then. Yeah, stuff like this. You can actually feed on the bodies, it said. In the mod. Ugh. Well, I imagine it's kind of like stale blood. So we're gaining like additional powers too. Let's see, did I level up in that mess? Yes, I did. Give myself some health. You know, for now we're going to concentrate on conjuration and destruction and alteration, but we're not going to worry so much about illusion. Like I was saying, we're going to do maybe illusion at some point, and the enchanting will be something for later on. So how are we doing here with alteration? Yeah, how about this? So I've already leveled up a little bit in between episodes, so we're going towards the cold route, obviously. So we'll just take that. See if we can find the mysterious elf. Oh, and last time I was making a mistake with how to make what I thought were thralls. Those vampire cattle are different than the guy, like when I showed you in town there. Well, in Whiterun. We were in Whiterun earlier this episode. But you can convert them into vampires. So the follower thing, the cattle will follow you, but they really won't fight for you, and they'll kind of they'll get distracted easily and stuff. So they really are just walking blood sacks. Like in her case, I didn't take her as a follower. I turned her into the vampire, then I took her as a follower. I don't know if the vampirism is going to give her like additional strength or power or anything, but she's a vampire now. So from a role-playing point of view, I will be seeking out for followers. You know, like the base game's followers, to convert them into vampires and then use them as a follower after the fact. So I hope it clears that up, because I was a little bit confused, and I actually went to Better Vampire's website and read up exactly how that works, like what all that was about. So, and because we have the Ultimate Follower Overhaul, we do have the ability to take multiple followers. Nice. You have to go in and level this up every once in a while. So, under Cryomancy, since Ice Lance is the only one we got, we have to check the progress, and every once in a while you'll have like a 1 here. So we can have up to 5 perks. So you see there's a bunch of perks down here. I mean, I don't know what they are. I mean, I could read into them, each one. But we'll worry about that when we get to it. But we're getting close to a level for Ice Lance. So the hope is to eventually find the other, looks like we got 5 more. And there will be drops. And what I'm going to do is increase this drop chance. I just don't know. We'll just increase it to 8, whatever that is. And we have Deathly Pall, but it's like a supplemental spell to some of the other ones underneath the Warlock one. So as you see, I got no progress in it yet, but that's the only other one I've learned. So let's see here, what do we got? We have Deathly Pall in here. I don't even have Deathly Pall listed in here. I only have Ice Lance, because Deathly Pall is kind of pointless to essentially give this to 2. The Vampire Seduction. Vampiric Drain's pretty good too. We can use that as an offensive spell. And I think it benefits now from destruction, like the original Vampiric Drain that comes with Vampirism in vanilla. Skyrim did not gain any benefits from your destruction magic, but this one does. So that's one of the changes. And that. Plus we can do this too for the Ascension from the Mundus Stone. Who are you?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the Shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight. If you'll excuse me.
Yeah, I've heard about the shrine. I mean, I don't really much.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the Shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight. If you'll excuse me.
I'll just feed off you once. I'm not gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna try not to kill the named NPCs anymore, but now Sven and Faendral from last episode, they are kind of like just going to be sitting there because I glitched them because I did it wrong. They're both technically cattle, and there's really no way to make them followers, like in the traditional sense of the word anymore. So, alright, what is that? Uh-oh. Oh my, okay, vampire hunters. We are getting her. Crap, okay. past this. Unfortunately, I am now. Come on, Janessa. Not a Magica. Ah, thank you. Why I needed you here. Well, technically, he's a witness to this. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Another corpse for the pile.
I think I'm gonna have to convert him. That's what I'm saying.
Another corpse for the pile.
I'm not sure. See, will that make him one? No. Oh, actually, I'll kill him. Oh well. I guess we really didn't need to keep him alive. Well, actually, that black cape will look kind of nice on me, wouldn't it? Actually, maybe the robes will look better. Oh wait, my victim is reborn as a vampire. I didn't catch the whole thing.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight. If you
okay, so I guess if it kills them, because we fed on them once it killed them, it'll also make him a vampire. Awesome. See, here's the thing. He'll continue to wander around like he does, but he's now, because he's a part of our faction, if he ever comes across something again, you know, he'll kill it for us, but, you know. He's just a minion that won't report us now. That's, from a role-playing point of view, he's on our side. So, if that makes sense. Alright, now this is this is the interesting NPCs mod, this character here. Oh, hello. Ugh. Well, that's something. So who are you?
Wow, that was a frightening experience. The Nords should really consider burning their dead. Although granted it would make opening urns a lot more harrowing.
You okay? Those skeletons must have surprised you.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry, that's not blood on my face, it's makeup. No, I'm sorry, war paint. Doesn't help much in actual war though, but you did great. That's why you get first shot at robbing these graves.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I could rob this place, right? Well, let's see. Yes, I'll be taking everything here, whether the dead like it or not.
Yes, it's almost rather adorable the way they think they can still spend it. And even if they could, what would they spend it on? Traps, probably. Although I imagine the only thing a skeleton fears are dogs.
Who are you? What's your name?
The name's Malryn, professional adventurer, bladebinder, and grave robber.
Interesting. Bladebinder? Not familiar with that term.
It's right there in the word. I summon and bind blades and
weapons. Oh, bound weapons.
I was always good with the sword and bow and always too lazy to carry them. Learning how to conjure the weapons I need solved that dilemma.
You know, that's a good idea. I could actually raise my conjuration skill by just using a bound weapons spell. That kind of... Yes, okay. I'm waxing philosophical, so sorry. Okay, so yes, and once your friends are there to hold you back, charge ahead. Alright.
That's always been my strategy for brawls. The problem is, I never have enough companions to make it worthwhile.
Yeah, well. You know anything else beside conjuring weapons?
Ever seen an elf juggle 3 axes while conjuring a 4th? Tie a cherry stem into a knot with their tongue? Now that's magic. Now, if you mean spells and things, that, I'm afraid, requires more than being born with your ears pointed skyward. That requires, studying.
So you're sort of lazy then. Okay, I get you. You can take him as a follower because he's an interesting NPC. I don't know if it would break him if I converted him into a vampire and then took him as a follower. I find he's an interesting character. He's kind of eccentric. I think I've done his dialogue stuff with one of the other characters, though, in one of the previous seasons, so I didn't want to get too much into it. The thing is, the quest really was just to kind of direct you to him so that you talk to him, so you see him. Well, at any rate, it was an interesting adventure. Got to talk to him a little bit. We want to go in here. I don't know if I have enough picks, and I'm not sure if getting through an expert lock. Oh boy. Well, we got it. Not much, but something. He took off pretty quick. Well, at any rate, let's go. How about we return to town? Or we could go to the College of Winterhold. I really just want to enter it. I'm not sure I want to do the storyline for that. I don't know. You can get the Staff of Magnus through that. But we're not a staff build, so it's not that important. I would probably just enter the college, in other words, just to be able to get the get access to the spells and whatnot. I think this is in Windhelm, so let's just head back to Windhelm. What I mean by that is fast travel. Alright, it's still nighttime. I think we could probably take the carriage trip to Winterhold and see this college. Actually, is there anything I want to sell these Khajiits?
Jewels, wares, and weapons, all for sale at... I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you? Take a look.
See, unfortunately, that gold mod, it adds additional gold, does not add it to the Khajiit guys, so that's unfortunate, but we might be able to sell a few of the things with these guys. You might want to save these also, in case we do fight other vampires. Alright.
May your road lead you to warm sand.
Yes. I've heard that joke before.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Are you able to get to this Winterhold place?
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Yeah, you know, I really need to get a lantern. It's kind of dark.
Better bundle up. This may keep up for a while.
You'd have me do what? Join the college and